Hi everyone, welcome to Life Tips by Ning. In today's video, I'm sharing explanations for the 39th hexagram in I-Ching called Obstruction. So let's take a look at the image of this hexagram first. The external triagram is water and the inner triagram is mountain. It's simplifying that water is supposed to be naturally flowing smoothly, but it's being blocked by a big body of mountain. So that means if you land on this hexagram, you're experiencing extreme difficulty, blockage, hurdles in life, and it's a kind of a moment of crisis. Nothing is really going right or successfully. It's actually one of the more difficult hexagrams in I-Ching. So in this case, what should we do? That's what this hexagram is really trying to teach us. There's actually a three-step process. The first is self-preservation. You can see it from here, like in the face of great danger, water also means risk, potential entrapment. You should take a stance of the mountain. Mountain meaning holding still, retreat, withdraw, versus aggressively taking action. So the first step of self-save from this great danger is to preserve your strength, making sure you're not harmed first. Be still as a mountain and very patiently enduring it versus impatiently trying to solve it right away. And once you are able to practice that wisdom, the second thing is don't solve it recklessly. You have to take some smart strategic choice, calling the right direction and methodology. That's why the hexagram description says it's actually favorable to go to the southwest direction, not the northeast direction. This stems from the Bagua, right? The 8 original triagrams orientation. This mountain triagram is oriented in the northeast decision, signifying a lot of mountainous terrain, a lot of risk, danger, difficult to navigate through. What is the opposite direction in that Bagua orientation? Is the southwest direction, simplifying the earth triagram, meaning it's a flat ground, very open, rich with nutritious earth and soil. So it's simplifying prosperous, smooth, easiness. So picking the right direction approach is very important to self-help and navigate yourself out of this dangerous situation. And last but not least is you need to refine your own moral, your principles to earn a lot of respect in order to attract like similarly minded people who will highly respect you and sincerely help you. And with a lot of the great danger, you cannot navigate it totally out on your own strength. You need the help of other people, other talented people who can support you through this great difficulty. So that's what this hexagram is trying to teach us is first, self-preservation. Wait for the right time to come. And second, when the time comes, you need to self-help by picking the right direction and methodology and with the help of other people. So looking at individual lines, this initial line is an in line, meaning that this person probably don't have enough competency or resources to get themselves out of the trouble. But the blessing, saving grace is this person is well self-aware and conscientious of his or her surroundings, so that they can predict the future. If I go right now, if I rush into that forward direction, I will incur more danger than good. So I'm actually very self-aware, situational aware. I'm smart enough to hold myself back and take a withdrawal position because I am not ready yet. Because of that clear self-awareness, with this prudent attitude to withdraw, you actually save yourself from further danger. Even though you're trapped right now, it can actually get worse. You're preventing that worsened scenario, and you might actually earn some respect from other people knowing that you're wise enough to have an accurate assessment of your own abilities. The second line is a yin line in the middle position because naturally it's corresponding to this fifth line. I'm trying so hard to help you. It has this meaning of sometimes it's for a greater cause, or I'm doing something out of duty or responsibility, not necessarily for my personal gain. And because of that, I try so hard, even though it's to support other people or greater cause. But unfortunately, you're in the thick of this obstruction hexagram. It's not the right time to pull yourself out yet or help other people. You have this tendency to overburden yourself and crush yourself. So this is a call out for great danger. If you land on this one, actually do the opposite. Wait it out. Not the right time to exert too much energy. You should preserve yourself versus overburden yourself. The third line, this is the kind of the transitional from inner to external trigram. And it's also a yang line, right? Saying that in a situation you might be pulled by other out of your own will to move forward, but deep down you're not ready yet because you're still part of this mountain trigram, meaning I want to keep still. That's the nature of this trigram. So in this case, even though initially you might be pulled forward against your own will, but luckily there is a reverse decision, meaning that you might be called back, or there's a strategic retreat to go back to return to your original state. Because of that, you're able to focus on internal building orders or increasing your strength internally. It's pretty much just building a strong foundation for future endeavors, for future solutions. But you want to make sure your inner affairs are in order and not very chaotic. So it's building that critical foundation for future steps. And moving to the fourth line, this is a guy that I'm still, all of this is still in the great danger, right? Well, I'm still not out of it, but build down the foundation of the initial three lines. I self-preserved. I recognize the right time. Now is almost the moment to take a critical move, but I'm doing the preparation work. I'm gathering similar-minded people because of my smart recognition, my wisdom. Other people naturally get attracted to me and respect me. They're willing to support me because this is almost like a prepare for that critical move coming immediately afterwards. I'm integrating my resources and consolidating all the human and material resources and support for that final move to get myself out of it. But if you land on this one, currently you're still being trapped, just working my way out, but it's still not quite seeing the light yet. The fifth one is the one in charge in this positional power, and it's also a yang line, meaning that I did my preparation work, I did my self-preservation work because of that visible virtue of patience, of clear self-awareness, and situational recognition. And this virtue attracts a lot of supporters from all over the place, and I'm ready. Finally, I'm almost out of this obstruction hexagram. This is the final critical action to get yourself out. It's that final step. And the sixth line is the ending, which is the ending phase of obstruction, meaning that eventually you're getting great help. Either a person of higher social hierarchy or more authority over you. It's kind of like a mentor role who see you're trying so hard, right? They pulled you out. They give you that last big support. So eventually you're able to solve your crisis and move on. So that's kind of the natural flow of this obstruction hexagram. And if you do your prediction, trying to seek guidance from it, I think the overall learning from I-Ching is, even though you land on a very difficult hexagram or a particular line is not very prosperous, don't get defeated, because there's goes the saying, what doesn't kill you make you stronger. That's the whole point of it, is how do we navigate difficult times in life so that we can learn something critical, get yourself out of it, and so you actually become a better version of yourself as an outcome. So that's the point of the seemingly bad hexagrams. I think sometimes by going through it, those are treasure that money cannot even pay for. Those are priceless life experiences we can, looking back in life, right? In the moment, it's painful, it's horrible, but looking back, it's immense treasure in our life experience to help us. So thank you for watching today, and I will see you next time. Bye.